There we go. Thank you, Booker, for calling out that there's no audio. That should fix that now. What I meant to say, I'll start this over. This is day number 6, question number 6 of the 30-day question challenge. The whole point of this is to grow as a streamer, content creator, kind of practice, because in the future, we're going to be live streaming the podcast episodes as we record them. And then they will still release on every other Friday like they normally do. Excuse me. This series though it's completely informal. It's just for fun to get y'all engaged, dropping your questions and just having fun. Like I said, it's completely informal. As you can hear the washer spinning in the background. My phone was ringing a second ago, and crazy kids might run through every once in a while. So it's just for fun. But like I said, and then those actual episodes will drop every other Friday like they normally do. So if you want to check those out, I'll provide that link again since you probably didn't know what I was talking about. You can click that link. It is the Engine House podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And you can check those out in the meantime until the new episode releases. For the second season, which is coming up in May, we will be doing weekly episodes. So that'll be cool. We've got a lot of interest in guests, and we've got a lot of guys lined up. So I think we're about ready to jump to that weekly release, which I'm excited about. But anyways, jumping into day number 6 for question number 6. Today's question is, what advice would you give your younger self? Thinking about this, I think the biggest thing I would tell myself is, not to take things so seriously. Coming up, I've always taken things super serious. I try to do the best that I can, and I don't really allow myself to mess up. And I think this is something that's pretty common in people that want to succeed and do their best at everything that they do. And I think to go with that, I would also tell myself, hey man, you need to lock in your 20s, right? I think that's important. Like a lot of people kind of waste their 20s because, oh, you're only 20. You still got your whole life ahead of you. Go party, have fun, go do the college thing. Man, that's fine. If you want to have fun, whatever. But think about where you would be if you had spent 10 extra years focusing on where you want to be with the mindset you have now. And I think this is something, like I said, we're always told that. Go have fun, be a kid, whatever. Yeah, Booker says, buy all the Bitcoin that you can. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Lock in when you're young. But with that, don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself some grace. You're going to mess up. You're young. You don't know everything. I'm 31 and I still don't know everything. And I think it's important to, I don't know. You don't really know what you want when you're 20, but think about it. Think about what you want for the future. Do you want to be a successful entrepreneur? Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a lawyer? Think about that and then lock in. And when you mess up along the way, give yourself some grace. It's not the end of the world. There's always tomorrow, right? And but you have to have that. You have to have that governor on that. There's always tomorrow thought process, right? Like there is always tomorrow, but that's not an excuse to push it off, right? Um, so I guess that's my biggest advice to my younger self is lock in. You just graduated, so figure out what you want to do. You're going to be a fireman. You're going to own a business. You're eventually going to start a podcast. So just start figuring those things out now. And when you mess up, when things don't go your way, when you have a shitty day, then I don't know if I can say that when I'm live. When you have a crappy day, then it's okay. Try again tomorrow. and hopefully, I need to take some of that advice now, even at 31. That it's not that big of a deal, right? But anyways, that's question number 6, day number 6. Like I said, these are informal. They're kind of quick, just hopping on here, having fun. If you'd like me to answer a question tomorrow or sometime in the future, you can drop your question in the comments or in the chat. Or if you want it to be anonymous, you can always DM me. I'm not going to mention any names as far as who submitted the question. But as far as that goes, we'll be back tomorrow for question number 7 and day number 7. So thank you for the 3 of you that joined in. I appreciate it. I hope this was entertaining at the least, but maybe helpful. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.